Pandas, 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 pandas. Welcome to my stream. Today we have a special. We are actually streaming in the power hour, or will it be a sour hour? We'll find out soon enough. Pandas, I hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you guys fill out that poll. Let me know how you guys are doing so far today, and let others know, especially those who are in the red, deep in the red even, that they can know that they are not alone. Some of you guys are making your bamboo today, which is amazing. We do have a little special today. Today is the last day for the Apex coupon. So if you want to use, if you want to open Apex accounts and you are interested in Apex, please use the code while it lasts. Today is the last day for it. No whiskey challenge today. Pandas, pandas, pandas. Welcome to the stream. I mean, we broke yesterday's low. What can I say? We broke yesterday's low. We do have a breakout trend here to new low with a L or H4 setup. We could reverse here. Who knows? But it's hard to say. I mean, we broke here and we broke it again. So it's hard to say. Either we're in a downtrend or we may reverse here. I mean, with this break of trend here, new low before it pushes down, hard to say. This is typically where we look for a reversal. But the reason why I think we might keep going down is because we broke yesterday's low, and we broke it here, and then we came to retest it, broke it again. So unsure what's happening here. Russell H up $1,000. Let's go, baby. And if you have like a trade copier, you could be up, several $1,000s if you're copying that across multiple accounts. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Let others. It helps let others know that we are starting the stream. And today is a special day because we're doing the power hour instead of the opening hour. Hope you guys are doing well. It seems like from the poll, most of you guys are doing well today. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday was probably one of the toughest days I've traded in a very, very long time. Henster K, hola. And now we are moving like molasses right now. Very slow movement. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Jar Jar, SW Blaze, Bernadette. Good morning. Good morning. Day trading like a predator. Good morning. Piranha Panda, good morning. Are we gonna be in a power hour or sour hour? All right, pandas. Let's see if we can get some good trades here. Jacob Donahoe asks, is this your only account or do you use the copy bot? I am using the trade copier. Several accounts. Tough days trading, not gonna lie. Yesterday, tough, very tough yesterday. At least for me it was. Interesting. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. All right, getting pushed down here. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Power hour is about to begin at 2:30 here. Jack Hutkins. Good morning. I'm getting a couple new people here. Miguel Nieves. Good morning. Or good afternoon, actually. Jacob Donahoe. Getting another push down, hard push down after an H4 setup. First entry short. Makes 2 points here. We were expecting a pullback on the daily for a while now, and we finally got it. We finally got our first pullback. You see with this gray one, this is the first pullback of today, and it's incredible. It took so long to get it, and we finally got it. And yeah, what can I say? It's just like, I don't know how far down it's gonna go. I mean, typically the pullbacks, you know, you're looking for two-leggy, some sort of two-leggy here. But this is the first pullback, and typically, you know, after one pullback, you get 2 legs up. I actually drew my original like second leg up here because on these cash index, that actually is, you know, the first leg down and second pullback. So, and it says this could be a second entry short at the top of this pivot. And I mentioned around this area, we most likely will get a pullback because oftentimes when we break these major pivots, we make failed breakouts. Ooh, second entry short here. Perhaps potential looking to go short here. Nico, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Kevin Mack, good afternoon. Sean Wellen, pandas my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Gonna get that bamboo. I'm up 200 because I took this trap here. 2 points. Ooh, big push up. Big push up. We do have a second entry short here. This looks almost reversally though. It's hard to say because breakout trend to new low, and we might have a reversal set up here. Boy, this is kind of hard to read in my opinion. I don't know. Either in a downtrend or reversal area, and that's why this gets tricky because we got that breakout trend to new low with a H4 setup, double bottom. Very tough to know what's gonna happen here. Unsure what might happen. I guess I'll be more inclined to take a trap trade to the long side here. Just because I see the breakout trend to new low, H4 setup, strong bull bar ending on its high. Actually getting a good, decent signal bar to go short as it's forming. It hasn't finished yet, but this signal bar is decent off the 20 MA. Should I go short here is the question. This is actually a spot for a reversal. Okay, signal bar is not as good anymore. Let me actually look for a reversal trade here. We got the H4, right? Break a trend. Break of this channel to new low. Strong bull bar ending on its high. H4 setup. It is a two-leggy, but looking for a trap reversal trade here, potentially, and it's just tricky, very tricky. This is a spot where you look for the reversal, and this might be all the pullback you get here. Hard to say, but terrible signal bar, so I don't want to go short here. Even though technically we are in a downtrend, but this is the spot where you typically find reversals. So let's see what happens here, pandas. I will take the trap trade to the long side. Micro double bottom at this moment. Maybe the market's going to be stingy and not give us our trap trade. It looks like it wants to make the trap though. Second entry short. Risk is not that large if you do want to go short here, but Mark Landonwich, never see you live. Well, I would do this more often, but obviously I have a full-time job, so I actually wouldn't mind just having my charts up all day. Okay, potential trap trade here. Or it could just crash and keep, spiraling to the downside. Hard to say. I mean, this is a place where you look for a reversal typically. Terrible signal bar. It will trigger above the 20 MA. Right, break a trend to new low. So I'm not eager to really go short here, even though this could be a strong downtrend for the rest of the day. I don't know. Hard to say. But for me, the setup here, the more high probable setup here is a trap trade to the long side. The signal bar is not good for the trap, but I'll go ahead and take it. The signal bar doesn't matter as much when it comes to traps. That double bottom here makes me want to take this trap even more. We'll go for 2 points here. If the trap fails, so be it. If the trap fails, I may take the other side of the trap, thinking that the downtrend is just going to continue. I may reverse the trade if the trap fails. Trap looks like it's about to fail here. I may reverse this trade. I'm going to go ahead and reverse this trade. So I might get double hit here, but I'm thinking we can actually have a nice swing trade here now to the downside, because that trap fails, continuous downtrend. That's a place where a trap shouldn't fail. We should actually have a strong move up here. I might get a double hit, but for me, because of the potential swing trade here, I'm going to take this reversal. And though I got hit there, we have a potential reversal here to make a couple points. So I'm going to let the swing play out, and thinking we're just going to be in a downtrend, because that was where we're supposed to have the trap, and it fails and it reverses. So in my opinion, that's a pretty bearish sign. Place where we should have a trap, instead the trap fails and reverses. So everything's a probability, of course, and I might lose here. That was like a 1.5 point risk trade, but I'm gonna swing this for at least 2 points here. Yeah, that's a 1.5 point. 1 3/4. We're gonna shoot for 2 points here. See if we can get it. It might hit me twice, and so be it. But in my opinion, this trade is worth taking to reverse. Especially the risk was small. It's like 1, 2, basically 2 points, 2 point risk. And I think there's a pretty big potential for this to be a nice swing trade to the downside. I mean, if you have a trap trade, a trap, then, I gotta take the other side of it. At least for a swing, to make up for that loss. If it hits me again, so be it. And the power hour will probably soon turn to a sour hour if that happens. We're about to trigger this downtrend here. This second leg down. Could be a strong push down, pandas. Could be a strong push down here. I want to take it for the swing trade, but I may just come out break even here. But 1, 2, 3 points, 4 points. Let's go for 4 points here. I'm gonna come at break even here actually. We shoot for 4 points. Decent swing trade setup. Let's see if we can get 4 points. I might not get it. I might get stopped out before the 4 points hit. It's okay. I'll just get stopped out there. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Got stopped out there, but could be still a very good swing trade. It's just I don't like the motion. And if it starts to look like this, I just don't know, right? Especially this swing trade essentially failing. See, that's why I came out break even. It's just confused right now. Came out break even there instead of losing. I would have lost that trade. Double loss if I held it. Could have came out 2 points at least though. 1, 2 came out break even from that last trade. Make up my losses. I could have done that, but I don't know if I was greedy, but I had a potential swing trade in mind and I just didn't like it, so I came out break even when it started to reverse on me. It's a big reversal up here. Right, this fails, and that's tricky because when that fails, you think it's gonna go down even more, but now this trap essentially fails, or this second entry short fails and it reverses, so you kind of have like a trap, right? Trap to the upside, that fails, reverses, and trap again. So 2 traps to the upside. Tricky. Yeah, today is the last day. Today's the last day for that coupon if you guys want to use it. 50% off. Good afternoon, guys. I know it feels weird. It's different. We're trading in the afternoon here. Tricky trade. I mean, that's tricky. That's tricky. Basically, do an outside bar reversal on the higher time frame. The 10,000 tick chart actually makes a higher, right? It actually yeah, it makes like an outside bar reversal on a 10K tick. Tricky. Now it's coming back down. Failing to hit yesterday's close. We're starting to get choppy in this trading range. It would make sense for me to go short here actually to the bottom of the trading range. It actually makes sense for me to do that. Tricky, man. That's very tricky. Big push up. 2 traps to the upside. Fills that gap. Starts to reverse. Right. This big push up fills that gap. Starts to reverse. Getting choppy here. So we got 2 things going on. Strong bull bar, but also right, and the gap just filling, reversing off of it, but also trading range. This is getting confusing, right? As you can see, we're just going sideways at this time. Hard to make a trade at this point. I thought we had a good setup here on that failed trap, and kind of came out break even, like I said. But I was shooting for a swing trade, and I abandoned it because I saw this starting to fail and reversed up. And it would have stopped me out, and now it's going the direction I originally thought it was going to go. Tricky market right now, I would say. Very tricky. Are we going down or are we going up? It's the question. Starting to push up here. Higher low setup. Unsure what's going to happen here. It looks choppy. Really confused if it's going down or up right here. Unsure. The fact that we had 2 traps to the upside makes me feel like we might reverse here, but hard to say. 2 traps to the upside. Trap here, it fails, and the trap again goes back up to the top of the trading range. High or low setup. We do have this channel working at this moment. In fact, because we should have reversed here but failed to do so, Let me start to include this one now. Overshoot, overshoot, undershoot, overshoot. Back to the bottom of the channel. Higher low setup. Do I want to go short here? I typically don't like to go opposite against two traps pointing upwards. If anything, I like to go long here. But only on a second entry long. Do I want to go short back to the bottom of the trading range? Perhaps. Maybe I'll take a short back to the bottom trading range. I just don't like how the fact that we had two traps to the upside makes me feel this is like very bullish right now. Very bullish because of that. Exactly. Most 7 Sin says this could be a triple bottom. That's exactly what these traps are showing here. Triple bottom. So the triple bottom, this might actually burst upwards. We might wait for a trap to the upside. That's probably the better trade in this position. But I think we have room back to the bottom of trading range. I may take a scalp here to go short. But does feel kind of bullish here. Okay, outside bar reversal. Not interested in any outside bar reversal. Ooh, actually good signal bar.
5-minute trap.
Let's take this trade here. It's a trap trade. Ooh. Not trap trade, it's a second entry short. It's a good signal bar too. Off the 20 MA. Going into triple support here though. That's a problem. I'm gonna miss that one. Comes back to the bottom trading range. This might be the big push down. You know, I thought this was a big push down, but this stops you out and then finally makes the push down. So tricky market today. Tricky. That's tricky. Very choppy right there. At least come back to the bottom of trading range. I may take a trap to the downside now, but still, I'm eyeing this trading range, and we can have a failed breakdown, come back up, failed breakout, come back in. We could be here the rest of the day. Who knows? Jaden asks, what does a link for Apex give you? Because I've been thinking opening another 300k account. The link doesn't give you much, but the coupon gives you 50% off. So that's what it gives you, I guess. 50% off. Really good deal, in my opinion. Very good deal. Tough to say here. I'll take the trap to the short side, I guess. But it's almost reasonable to go long here back to the top of the trading range. Almost reasonable for that. It's tough. It's tough. This is really tough. I mean, it looks bearish, right? We're underneath the 20 MA, right? We try to break out a couple times, failed, it keeps reversing. Strong bear bars, ending on low, right? With some follow through. Selling pressure right now. We actually make a new low here, but no setup for us. No setup for us to go into there. So just watching this go. If this is a strong bear bar ending on its low, I may even be tempted just to sell it at the close of the bar. I may be tempted to do that, thinking we're breaking this trading range and going to continue downwards with this downtrend. Almost tempted to do that. I don't typically do that, but when it's very strong and the momentum is very strong, sometimes I do that. And that's a little bit from Al Brooks. It's not really a two-leggy pullback, but it's basically just buying, identifying always in long or always in short setups. I'll take a trap trade to the short side here. Even with the outside bar reversal, I'll take it. No problem. I like this trap trade to the short side. Giving us clear direction of where we're going to go. If this fails, I'll let it go. We might come back to the top of the trading range. That could also be very reasonable here. This could just be a very strong trading range. And I may be trying to come into the breakdown a little prematurely. But it's a trap trade to the downside on a downtrend beneath the 20 MA. So I'm going to try to take advantage of knowing that and going to try to get a couple points here. Most likely 2 points again. Even with the outside bar reversal, I'll be willing to take this short. in this trade. Outside bar reversal, 2 points. And this might be the reason why I hate outside bar reversals, because already going against me. I hate that. But I like this trade a lot because we're in a downtrend, trap trade to the short side, fails like entry long, right? And we're going down, showing multiple, right, beneath the 20 MA, multiple reasons why we could go short here. But we have something going against us. We're in trading range, so it may come back up into this trading range. That may be possible. But also outside bar reversal, maybe a little impatient entering the outside bar reversal, but it's all good. We'll take the hit here, thinking that potential nice breakdown trade. And that's why, pandas, I hate outside bar reversals. Do not take them. Don't take outside bar reversals. Hate them. Hate them, hate them, hate them. Always does that. This trading range may be too strong here. Come back to the top of the trading range, perhaps. I thought we were going to try to make a clear direction here, but this trading range may be too strong here. Making a basically expanding, right? Inside, outside, outside bar. We just take the hit and let it go. I'm not trying to reverse that trade right there. Coming back to the top of the trading range. So that was me prematurely trying to trade that breakdown, and that's kind of, I guess I pay the price for that. Outside bar reversal. I know not to take them, yet I was very eager to enter that trade, thinking very clear downtrend right now, and we're beneath the 20 MA. Stops me out. I don't know if I'll take another short trade here. Been burned too many times going short already. Clearly beneath the 20 MA. I will probably take a higher low setup. This trading range is very small, so it's hard for me to try and make a trade in here. You know, you'll need like a higher low setup, something like that, to let us know we're coming back up to the top of the trading range or back to the bottom of the trading range. And yeah, so you know that outside bar reversal fails, reverses, and oftentimes when these traps fail, right? So you have a failed trap here, failed trap here, failed trap here. Now we're having all these failed traps. Very frustrating. Just watching this, I don't know if I want to go short here on this 3, just because the trading range seems to be stronger than I thought it was. Might come back to the top of the trading range. I thought the downtrend was strong, but it wasn't enough for us to make a point off that trap. So I thought it was strong, but not as strong as I would like it to be. And who knows, this might be the big one that just completely drops the market. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna have to miss it. Gonna have to skip this trade. It's just harder to find a trade. I mean, the power hour is turning to a sour hour. I mean, when you have like, you know, price action that looks like this, very difficult to trade. Going in and out, 20 MA, just very clear trading range right now. We need the trading range to break. We're in breakout mode right now. Very choppy, very choppy. If you look at the 10,000 tick chart, multiple 1, 2, 3, 4 overlapping bars in a row on the 10K chart. The 5-minute chart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars overlapping in a row. Very difficult to trade this right now. I'm gonna go long here. This could burn me again, but I'm gonna go long. We'll come out with a point here if we can get it. Come back to the top of the trading range is the idea. Higher low setup, higher low second entry long, back to the top of the trading range. That's the idea behind this trade. And we may get burned. I'm already disappointed how this bar looks like. It might be one of those just sit on your pause for the rest of the day type things. Unfortunate, it looks like it's gonna stop me out again. This is brutal. Brutal price action right now. I mean, clearly the 20 EMA is going downwards, so it might have been silly to go long. I guess, in my opinion, I went short, I got burned. Maybe I can go long and get some success. And that looks like it's going to bite me in the butt as well. This is not looking good, pandas. Yeah, when the bar looks like this, when you enter long, that's not what you want to see. That is not what you want to see. But I'm thinking trading range. So let's try to take advantage of the trading range at least once here. If it gets me, it gets me. Move on to the next trade. It looks like it wants to bite me though. It really looks like it wants to bite me. And it's just trap city, trap, 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 trap. Can't even make a point back to the top of this trading range on a higher low second entry long on a clear trading range. Difficult. It's gonna get me. That's unfortunate, pandas. This is definitely a sour hour. It's just like right when you started trading, right when I turned the stream on, it just started to look like this, and I'm just like, oh man, why, oh why can't we get clear direction here? Right? If we have a clear trading range, why can't we get back to the top of the trading range when it's clearly in one? It's gonna get me though. Unfortunately, it looks like at least it wants to get me. All right, trap to the downside, right? The second entry long triggers a trap to the downside. It looks almost clearly bearish as well, right? Trading range, but clearly bearish because having a tough time getting above that 20 EMA. The 20 EMA is acting as a very clear resistance here. So that might have been my mistake trying to go long into that 20 EMA, like trying to break out that 20 EMA. That could have been my mistake. I almost want to skunk this trade if I get a chance to skunk it. It's not looking good, pandas. Trading range. Can we get back to the top of the trading range? Is it possible? Are we gonna get a double trap here, which is just insane. Double trap trade. The trading range is so clear here. I'd like to get back to the top, please. Almost want to skunk this trade now. This looks like it wants to push up here. I'm gonna skunk this trade. If I can even skunk it. I'll try to salvage one tick here. It looks like it's not going to give me one tick. Get me out! Comes back to the top of the trading range. Pandas. It's the name of the game. Clear trading range. It's okay. That's, you know, I took one tick instead of, you know, four ticks. Just want to get out of that trade. It looked terrible. The moment I got in, it just reversed on me. So not interested in holding on to that, especially how choppy where I felt like it could be 50-50 at that point. This is like the moment we entered, you know, the moment we started to stream, we just started to do this, and it's just unfortunate. The moment we started streaming, like, why couldn't we just get nice, beautiful setups like this, trap trade to the long side, multiple points to the upside? Like, right when we started streaming, it just started to get choppy. Don't like that at all. It's unfortunate, but, you know, you can only take what the market gives you. And that's what it's giving us. Strong push up. Back to the top of the trading range though. Right, 10K. 10K, just back to the top of the trading range. 5 minute as well, top of the trading range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 overlapping bars in a row. Absolutely incredible. Why? Why? Why does it have to be like that? This market is lame. Let's do that. It'd be nice, like, if just on stream we just like had nice, like, the last couple days have just been terrible. I think even today, you know, I mean, when you get price action like this, like, tell me what this is, pandas. Can someone explain this to me? Can someone explain this kind of price action here? Like, when you get a day like this, what is this? It's terrible. When you get price action like that, it's just makes me sick. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Getting back to yesterday's close. Now the question is, are we done with this trading range, or is this a failed breakout and we come back into the trading range? That is on everyone's mind right now. Coming back to the top of the channel here. Let's see here. Getting strong push on multiple bull bars in a row. Possible reversal trade right there. That was a reversal that we were looking for. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Actually, not ending on its high. It was ending on its high. Actually, I might have just bought that. I'm actually gonna buy this candle here. We're gonna take a 2-point stop loss for 2 points. Strong bull bar ending on its high. In my opinion, you gotta ride this momentum as a breakout mode right now. And I'm gonna try to take 2 points for 2-point risk. See if we get it. If not, move on to next trade. Our strong bull bar ending on its high, breakout mode. Just buy. You gotta buy that. Thinking we're gonna get follow through. Follow through bar. It's not as big as I would like it, but that is follow through. That's a good sign for the bulls. Most likely more follow through to follow. You look for 2 points here. 2 points. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. So the question is, are we coming back in this trading range? The answer is no. The answer is we are actually reversing here. Strong reversal setup, big gaps, right? Huge breakout bar, follow through bar, 2 points. I know, pandas, that wasn't that wasn't a two-legged pullback. I'm sorry. That wasn't a two-legged pullback. But when you see a big bull bar like this coming out, you know, that strong, you just gotta buy it. Just buy. Gotta buy and trust it. I know it's scary to just buy at the end of a big bull bar, thinking that might be exhaustive, but this is the beginning of the trend, so most likely follow through. I'm looking for almost any reason to go long at this point, and let's see if we can get some good setups here. I mean, this might be one of those things that we will get zero pullbacks, and we just keep going up, 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 up and away. And that was the trade of the day. This will be the trade of the day most likely, and this could be the beginning of a huge, huge reversal, potentially coming back to yesterday's close, all the way up here, and maybe even potentially to yesterday's high. This could be the beginning, and almost at this point you can buy anywhere and probably make money. For me, I want to find a good setup. I want to be able to come in with a first entry, something, anything. But right now the market's giving us nothing, right? From where I just bought it, 1, 2, 3, almost 4 points. People are just buying the market. You can see with the price action, people are just buying the close. Right? They bought the close here, bought the close here, they bought the close, just buying the close. And people are scaling up now. They're continuing to buy one contract at a time. Continuing to buy one contract, one contract, one contract. Continue moving their stop loss higher and higher. That was tough. Tough to know which way this was going to break out. We had, 20 bar trading range here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, more than 20 bar trading range. Push down, most likely small pullback is going to go up, right? This is a small pullback bull trend right now, and it's so small it's hard to even find the actual channel here. Never short a small pullback bull trend. Never short it. I'm looking for a long entry anywhere. I may have to take on the first entry, but nope, no trap. It may be a first entries only kind of market. I like to find a two-legged pullback if I can to continue this uptrend. This is, for me, a clear sign of a reversal pattern. Want some sort of two-leggy here. I may enter with one contract here and another contract here if we get a two-legged pullback. Big bear bar ending on its low. Right, bear bar follow through. Interesting. So now you're wondering, are the bears or bulls as strong as you think they are? Richard Harris looking for a 20 and 50 EMA bounce they married. This is exactly what I want to hear from people. Just clear reasons to go into trades. I love it. Thanks for that, Richard Harris. I want a two-leggy, but I feel like the market is not going to give it to me. I feel like they're only going to give us first entries along this uptrend. But we shall see. Almost want to just go long here. Almost just want to go long. But I'll wait for my two-legged pullback. And if I went long there, could I scalp a point? Could I scalp 2 points? See, I feel like the market is going to be stingy, not going to give us second entry longs. Only first entries allowed. Only first entries allowed here. I really doubt we're going to get second entry long. If we get second entry long, that'd be nice. It'd be a gift from above. Second entry long from here. I may just buy if we break this pivot high. If we break this pivot high, I may just buy it. I'm very tempted to just buy it here. Thinking strong uptrend now. Thinking if we break above, it will have these gaps here. We have a huge gap right now. Trade at your own risk. Do not copy my trades. Past evals take me about Jaden Saints is asking how long does it take me to pass eval? I can pass them about a week or so. Going long here, second entry long. This is a gift from above, in my opinion. Getting a second entry long on a clear uptrend. Little far away from a 20 MA. That's one thing going against this trade. Second entry long. Little far away from 20 MA, but I'm willing to take this because how strong the momentum is going up. It's a clear reversal, a clear uptrend in my opinion. I'll probably take 2 or 3 points from this as well. 400 more ticks. I actually like the fact it pushed down a little bit. Almost touched the 20 MA. I kind of like the fact it did that. Right, taking care of unfinished business, right? So no more unfinished business. I'm gonna go long here, pandas. Most likely go for 2 points. It's a two-leggy. It's the most classic setup. Bread and butter setup here. I almost want to take with a double position here because I want to essentially scalp and then swing maybe one position. You know what? I'll go ahead and do that. I'm coming with a double position here. I'm going to scalp one and I'm going to try to swing the other. Basically a runner. Stop loss 1 tick below the signal bar. It's a double position. If I get hit here, it's just unfortunate. You know, it's just a beautiful setup. Second entry long off the 20 MA on an uptrend. And if we just get hit here, it's just one of those setups that's unfortunate. I mean, in my opinion, it's just I gotta take this setup. I gotta go long here, you know. And if I get hit here, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy with this trade no matter what. I am in a double position because I want to swing. I want to scalp out one position and I want to swing the rest, see what happens. That's what I'm thinking here. But if it gets me, it gets me. And I actually like this trade a lot, so I don't even care if I lose this trade. If it gets me, it gets me. The only thing aggro about it was the fact I came with a double position just because I want to swing part of it and I want to scalp part of it. So you gotta go in with more than, you know, you gotta go in a double position if you want to swing. It stops me out actually. It's actually incredible. This setup was so good. and it's a shame it didn't work out. And it's just what can you do, right? What can you do? That is one of the better setups I've seen all day, and it just reverses on me very hard. I took a double position on that because I like the setup so much, but sometimes it just hits you, and what can you do? It's unfortunate though. I really like that setup. Obviously, it reverses instead of going the way I thought it was gonna go, and it is what it is. I'm just gonna let it ride, and it's a lot of losses. I don't know if I want to continue this. Sour hour for me for sure. Unfortunate, man. That's tricky. I really like that setup, and it's just unfortunate it didn't work out. And man, I came in. I even went with a double position there because I liked it a lot. It's all good. What can you do? What can you do? Do I want to go long here? I don't, because I'm obviously confused. Right, when you have a good setup, it doesn't work out, and it goes the other way very strongly. Right, 2 points the other way, more than 2 points. You know, you're thinking, you know, you read it wrong. You know, I must have read this wrong. We must be in another trading range of some sort. Maybe just a bounce off this. Maybe the L4 setup here. Unsure what it was, but that's one of the setups that, you know, I'll just take. We did bounce off the 240 SMA. That could also be another reason not to have entered that trade, which is why I have the 240 SMA. But strong bear bars ending on their low. That could also be another reason. I got to look at this trade again, figure out why it failed on me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I failed. I actually like that trade a lot. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Coming back to yesterday's close, or sorry, yesterday's low, which may be not gonna go long here. Not gonna go short here either. It's just confusing. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know. I like the setup actually a lot. I'm still trying to figure out what went wrong there, but it is what it is. You know, I don't want to just say it is what it is. I actually want to figure out what went wrong there. And I felt like we're in a clear up trend. Maybe we didn't hit the 20 MA. Maybe close is not good enough. A couple things that could have stopped me from entering that, I guess. But overall, I like that trade a lot. It's unfortunate because I went with double position, and you know that means double the pain if it goes against you. But that's the risk you take, right? The risk reward, because you're thinking you're gonna swing some and we're gonna scalp some, so the potential reward was very high right there. It's unfortunate though. It's all good. I'm getting owned right now though, I'm not gonna lie. It's unfortunate. And it's not any clearer. The picture's not any more clear to me. It's just as confusing as it was right here, and this happening. That is just as confusing to me. So unsure what's happening here. I thought we were gonna just be in a strong uptrend, but the market had different plans. Maybe wants to end up in a trading range. Might just end near yesterday's low for the entire day. Might just go in and out of this yesterday's low here. Now we're bouncing between yesterday's low, 20 EMA. Looking to fill this gap now. Thought that breakout was very strong, but it seems like that's all we're getting here. And, you know, this is why you get out of the trade when you do. Just get out of it. You know, prevent all this extra loss. Even though it hurt, it's part of the plan. Big push down. Very confusing. Big push up, big push down. Wouldn't expect this to have happened. Coming back into our trading range here. This blue box, I'm just mapping the gap here. There's a gap here right now. I want to see if this gap survives or if it fills a gap. It looks like it wants to fill it, so. Tough trade. Got tough here. Got tough here. Man, today is just one of those days, huh? It's just, I feel like this week just had a bunch of these kind of days where it's just like good setups never work out. It's just bad. Bad, bad, bad. Man, this last hour, truly a sour hour. Man, big pain. 600. I think the thing is, like, I don't mind losing the 600. It's the fact that I had decent setups that I thought were decent, and they just didn't work out, right? Like 3 setups that just didn't work out, so I'm just kind of like scratching my head. Starting to fill this gap. Most likely we'll fill it. We're gonna end the stream around 3:30. Man, the moment I start the stream, it just does this. Good setup. Reverses, traps me. Oh man, it's like the moment the stream starts, it's just it's hard. It's hard. It's just hard. And the thing is like, I don't even think these are bad trades. I took this long higher low setup here, skunked it, obviously worked out for a lot more than a point. Wanted to come in with another push up, which is typical when you have a strong push up like this. You usually have another push up with a 2-leggy here. Fortunate. Just traps you out. We're going below yesterday's low now. I gotta really sit down and figure out what just happened here. All this mess. This mess here. Let's say trying to fill this gap. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. For people who really thought we're gonna go uptrend all day, this is big pain for them. We fill this gap and more. It's called a negative gap now. This could be where it bounces. It might just want to fill that gap. Who knows? Or we can make another leg down. With this market, really anything goes at this time. I like to enter one more trade, but no setups in this whole downtrend. No pullbacks whatsoever in this entire downtrend. Strong move down. Right? Big move down, right? With this trap. Big move down with this trap, right? Trap to trap on each side. It's a bit silly, but yeah, that's what happened. Big up, big down. We can make a new low now. I'm thinking, you know, we can make a new low, but at the same time, I thought we were gonna make a new high here, so it's uncertain. Don't know what's gonna happen. You typically don't see this happen on the higher time frames, where you have a reset here and another reset. You know, these resets don't happen very often. You know, gray zero or gray numbers, but we have one here and another one here. Simply, just incredible. Like, you would expect another push up here, but instead reverses strongly back down into the trading range. We're looking for a new low now. New low of day. Multiple bear bars in a row. I feel like I have to go short here, but we don't have any pullbacks. I can't even go into trap. Absolutely ridiculous. Almost want to just sell any bar at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4 bear bars in a row. I like to go in with a small pullback, but this is absolutely incredible. Wow. Did not expect that to happen. Small pullback here. I may just sell it at the end of this candle. Small pullback. I might sell at the break of this candle here. Showing my eagerness to enter this bear trend. But terrible signal bar to enter that. I don't want to enter short with a trade with a candle that looks like this. Hard to say. You know, big up, big down, but making new low. Tough. We can go sideways here until the 20 MA catches up. Very difficult to trade. You know, what would you guys do here? Would you think we're going down? You know, would you put your money where your mouth is? Like, would you go short here? Potentially creating outside bar reversal. Not interested. I hate outside bar reversals. That's exactly what that is. This can go down 20 points. I wouldn't care because of outside bar reversal. Hate them. I already got burned by the outside bar reversal here. If you guys don't remember, I thought we're gonna continue downtrend right here, right clearly beneath the 20 MA, struggling to get above it, acting as resistance, thinking, okay, now this is time to break below, and just rips my face off, reverses on me. Outside bar reversal failing at this time with the L4 setup, so I don't enter outside bar reversals. Strong bear bar ending on its low. Just watching this go without me, and I don't even mind because outside bar already got burned over here. I'm not trying to go into something like that again. And that's a problem when you get burned, because when you do see the same setup, you are just very hesitant to do it. But oftentimes, like the setup works the second time. But it's like it's so fresh in your mind, you're getting burned by it, you don't want to enter it. Absolutely incredible that this happened here. Big push up. Looks like a breakout about to reverse. Coming back above yesterday's low, and then instead just completely reverses and makes a new low. Price action. It's incredible. Possible L4 setup, but who knows? I mean, you're thinking downtrend right now, but even when in a downtrend, you can be oversold on a downtrend. Outside bar reversal, actually trapping you here. Just watching this. I have no interest in entering this market right now. Absolutely confused. Still shell-shocked with this trade. Absolutely incredible. That fails. That was a gift from above, but it was actually a gift from below. May trap again here. Not interested in this trade. Too far away from 20 MA. overextended. Outside bar reversal. Failing here. This actually traps, so maybe big push down. Who knows? Too hard to say. Almost want to sell any bar right now. Almost just want to sell this. If it's a strong bear bar ending on its low, I'm selling it. Right? It's not a strong bear bar ending on its low. Oh man, pandas, this is tough. Sour hour, the last hour. All right, pandas, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Negative 600. It's unfortunate, but pandas, I'll see you guys. Actually, maybe I'll take a break tomorrow. I'll see you guys bright and early on Monday. I think tomorrow I'm gonna need some mental rest here, and I'll see you guys bright and early on Monday. And that'll be at 9 o'clock for the pre-market show. 9:15 for the mainstream. But thanks for joining on this sour hour, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. As always, happy trading and God bless. Bye.